If you've ever wanted to unlock more nutrition from your food without spending a fortune, let's talk about sprouting. I'm Stacey Heine, holistic nutritionist and plant-based coach, and today I'm going to tell you about how sprouting changed the game for me and my favorite sprouting jar that I've used in the last decade of sprouting. First off, what is sprouting? Basically, sprouting turns seeds into living food right on your countertop. Enzymes come alive, anti-nutrients like phytic acid break down, and digestion improves. Sprouts are some of the most nutrient-dense, affordable, and bioavailable foods on Earth. Some of the benefits of sprouting are that there's more absorbable protein, you get boosted enzymes, increased B vitamins and antioxidants, they support digestion and gut health, they lower anti-nutrients, and they increase chlorophyll, especially if you let them get to the green stage. Chlorophyll helps to increase your energy and elevate your skin and beauty. You know I'm all for that. Now let's get to my favorite sprouting kit, because let me tell you, over the years, I have definitely tried a variety of sprouting lids and jars. I want to show you some of my old jars. These are plastic lids, not necessarily the most non-toxic way to sprout. Plus, look, they get all gross and grimy. I've also tried the metal sprouting lids, but they ended up rusting. Again, I've tried lots of different ways to sprout, but I fell in love with this one for a reason. First off, I can get the best quality seeds that are non-GMO, food grade, and organic. You want to make sure that your seed quality for sprouting is top-notch. I'm also obsessed with the sprouting jar design here. This is not just a mason jar. It is designed to drain perfectly, it avoids mold, and it makes sprouting foolproof. The airflow and drainage is next level, and I've never had better results with sprouting. You only need a few of these kits to replace the smaller jars with the crappy lids, and your sprouting game will be on. Just take a look at this lid. It is super heavy duty. The jar has nice area that you can actually grab onto the sides while you're draining your seeds. And this incredible lid. This is the key. Why? Because when you're putting the water in, typically with other lids, the water will just run right off of the sides, which is very, very frustrating. And you can't get the water flow in there to get the seeds rinsed every time. So there's this little divot in this stainless steel lid that doesn't mold, it doesn't stain, and it's gonna last forever. Plus, it gives you perfect airflow because there's little slits and there's little holes so that you're getting the proper airflow, again, avoiding mold and making your sprouting experience that much better. And let's talk about this base. It has a draining center, and it's perfectly designed so that the sprouts will drain at the exact angle so that there's no water left in the jar and you're not getting mushy sprouts at the end. All I know is that I am replacing all of my crappy old plastic ball jar sprouting lids and getting multiple of these because they look so much more pretty. This is gonna last me forever. I get twice as many sprouts in this one jar, and it makes the process so much easier. Now, how do you sprout at home? All you have to do is soak seeds overnight, rinse and drain them twice per day, then you get sprouts in 2 to 4 days. Some tips for beginners is that you don't want to overfill your seeds in your jar. You want to keep things clean and make sure that you rinse properly. You want to store your sprouts in the refrigerator after they're ready. And if you're ready to upgrade your plant-based nutrition, try sprouting one thing this week. I'll link the kit that I use in the description below, and we're gonna make a smoothie recipe for you so that you can see how versatile sprouts can be. Now, before we get on to the smoothie, I really wanna mention broccoli sprouts because they are so amazing in terms of cancer prevention and helping with cellular health. The reason why is because they have this special compound called glucoraphanin, and that turns into sulforaphane in your body, and that is actually a cancer-crushing compound. The sprouting company actually has high glucoraphanin broccoli seeds, so I highly suggest you get those. In this big jar, we have the salad mix, which contains alfalfa, broccoli seeds, lentils, mung beans, and radish seeds. So you're getting a whole diverse array of polyphenols and phytonutrients that are gonna help support your gut health and your immune system. I think we're gonna use a salad mix in the smoothie today. Now I know what you're thinking, how can a smoothie with sprouts taste good? Don't worry, we're gonna use cacao or carob powder to mask the flavor of the sprouts, and we're also gonna use frozen banana to make it nice and creamy and sweet. You won't even know there's sprouts in there. Maybe you've had sprouts on a sandwich or salad or used as a side garnish. I want to encourage you to eat sprouts more and more on a daily basis. So getting them into different recipes that you're currently eating already is a really easy way to do it.
We're doing this together.
All right, first we need to add frozen bananas. I actually have some frozen strawberries in here too. Just a few remnants from our big frozen banana container, but that's okay. We're just gonna basically fill the blender. So I think we probably have 7 bananas? I don't know. 7 frozen bananas in there. Now we're adding hemp milk. This is homemade hemp milk made with hemp, a little bit of dates, vanilla bean, and water. Now usually if we were making this just for adults, I would use cacao powder because I just love the chocolatey flavor. You can also get chocolatey flavor from carob powder. So we're gonna use that. Several tablespoons.
Ooh, I love carrot.
And now, the star of the show.
Sprouts.
Which one? Do you like alfalfa sprouts? They're like the soft. Okay, how much should we use? A cup?
Just like that.
Okay. I'm gonna put about a heaping cup of sprouts in here. Now we gotta blend it up.
Hey,
Sushi. It's creamy. Cheers. What does it taste like to you? It tastes like chocolate pudding.
Good.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
See you next time.